Alright. Let's see here. Almost ready. Langston, hello. Welcome. Still finishing up a setup. Hey, Bounty Hunter, hello. Pat, Alfred, hi. Daryl Roos, hello, good morning. Let's see, still setting up. Emily, Chris, Bates, Daniel, Michael, hi. Zab, UJ, Lisnami, Patrick, hi. Juke, AG, hello, hello. Ah, yes, glad to have you here. Good thing our morning's lined up. Lisa, hello, hello. Hello to you and David. Simran, Pat, again, yes. Well, the snow's not so fresh right now. This is actually pretty dirty. Pieta, hello. Vienna, hi. In Taiwan, awesome. CRA School, hello. From Karima, Algeria. Woden, good morning. Talisa, hi. Is it Teresa? Teresa, I don't know why I read it as Talisa. I'm losing my mind. Denise, hello. Eva, hi. Alright, I think we're gonna start. American Poland, hi. So this is a new gimbal today. I'm testing another one. I'm hoping this one's gonna do it. You know, Rob last night on Walk Ride Fly was also saying he's gone through a lot of gimbals. None of them offered what he wanted. And I'm hoping this is the one I'll be able to recommend to other people in the end because it ticks all the boxes. But let's see. Let's start walking and see how it actually reacts to me walking. Poppy, hello. Alexander, good morning. Everyone's beeping. People are crossing the street. Linda, hi. Practice gets you close, for sure. All right, we're gonna walk up Bedford Avenue, which is one of the big streets here. And I'm gonna make my way again towards the Williamsburg Bridge. I already did a 6-point calibration on this. Yes, don't worry about the the red lights here so much. There's no rules against jaywalking really, in New York at least. Other places in the States there are. You just gotta be careful. That's the main aspect. Is that don't get in the way of cars, don't impede traffic, and don't get yourself killed. Those are my rules. Simran, I think so. Baby's been a little bit fussy at night, but I hear around this time, about 4 weeks in, is when the fussiness may increase for a little bit. Diana, hello. Nabiva, good morning. Welcome. Yes, simple rules to live by, Merrick, but they've been working for me so far. And I even look both ways on one-way streets because I have heard on more than one occasion of people getting hit by cars going the wrong way down a one-way street. So, Jenny, yes, we're in a very Orthodox Jewish portion of Brooklyn, Williamsburg. So things here are a bit different than you might be used to. Santiago, hello. Welcome. Yeah, the snow's a bit dirty at this point. It's less welcome right now, I would say. I'm ready for it to melt, unless we get a fresh coating, which I'm not sure we will. But again, the whole polar vortex thing might cause differences in weather patterns than we're used to. Oh, England's going to find out tonight if you're going to come out of lockdown? Well, hoping for the best for you. The temperature's in the low 30s right now. I think it's going to get up to 38 Fahrenheit. Luzito, yes. Yeah, very big community. And it's probably more specifically Orthodox. I feel like there aren't too many of those types of communities in the States outside of New York. New York City has one, and then Westchester, I believe, has a little also. Jenny, I'm going to be there pretty soon. There's a few other small towns in not upstate New York, but just out of the city, north of here. Hey, Strawberry Fields 99, welcome. There's the weather. 34, good, so it's a little bit above freezing. So hopefully whatever snow is melted now isn't refreezing. Melanie, hello. Strawberry Fields, let me know if if this gimbal is working okay. I'm using a different one again. I've gone through so many. But better than last week, okay. Hoping for worlds better, but I'll take what I can get. I think only so many gimbals can account for my walking speeds. Ah, okay, looks okay, alright. As long as things are looking okay. I only had a protein bar this morning at about 5:15 in the morning, so I'm a bit hungry. Definitely gonna get some food in Manhattan. Same feedback? What kind of feedback? Again, I can't tell on the mobile screen. I can only tell once I'm at a computer what my gimbal looks like. Because the small screen is too tiny to tell the jitters. We're going to be getting to a Marcy Avenue here. Great, Diana, thank you. I know you've been around, so you've probably seen all the variations of my gimbals. Today I'm using the Zhiyun Crane M2, which is kind of a multi-purpose gimbal, but it handles a heavier payload. Dazapants, hello. Mahmoud, Yusuf, hi. At least I'm all Joseph, your day is ending. Strike one against flat earthers. Not sure how to describe that if the earth wasn't round. I might have to redo the 6-point calibration. It seems to be a very mild left tilt, but it's not so bad. As long as it maintains, it doesn't get worse. I think it could also be due maybe to the balancing. Whatever, we won't focus on that. Is it heavier than the others? It's not as heavy as the Moza Mini P, which was also intended for DSLR, well, small cameras, small DSLRs, but still. As long as we're looking okay. Yeah, the weight of these doesn't bother me too much. I do my share of pull-ups, even though it's a back exercise. Gets my arms going too. Yeah, the speed of my walking is definitely something most gimbals can't account for. I probably have to get a whole cage, like in the for movies, to even get this to be completely smooth. But it is what it is. Ah, from Moscow, hello. My walks are probably about 15 minutes a mile or so, I would say, roughly. Gareth, you're watching with your 7-month-old. Very cool. Hopefully sleeping better at that age. I'm looking forward to those. Humanimal, sorry, from Brisbane, having a summer thunderstorm. I'm looking forward to those too. I'm hoping to do some walks in those. I love summer thunderstorms. They're very fun. I caught some good ones at the end of last summer when I started using my better microphone, so I was able to catch the thunder pretty good. DTUK, hello. Borough Park? Yeah, I think so. I don't know which light's going from which direction. I'm just gonna wait. Yeah, but there's also like a nursing facility called Borough Park. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there is, Todd. But definitely fact check me. I mean, you can tell here most of the posters are completely in Hebrew. Actually, let me walk up this way. I've never really walked this way, so I'm gonna go walk this way and head towards the bridge. Because I don't want to walk under the train tracks again. It gets very loud and grimy there. Chris Beefield, glad to have you. Dirty snow makes everything look dirtier. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, you could tell, even the snow that hasn't been touched, right? All the soot from all the traffic, it collects and it gets dirty. So you can actually see how much crime there is floating around the city. What are some tips for those who plan to live in New York? Well, I guess your plan should start to make sure that you have some sort of employment unless you have a ton of savings. Because once you know where you're going to work, then you can figure out where you want to live. You know, then you could really see, you know, maybe you want to live a little bit farther away from your job because it might be cheaper, but you might want to make sure you're close enough to a subway station. You know, there's all these little considerations. And at the same time, you might want to find the right supermarkets by you. If there's a Trader Joe's nearby, you'll save some money shopping there. So it all varies. Let me know what steps, and then I can give more details depending on what step you're in. Lisa H, I'm well. How are you? Jump PLC, hello. Hey, Mie's here. Welcome. Mie, you also been around for a while. David with a £2 super chat. Have you got any hot water for your throat? No, not at the moment, but I'll have some coffee probably later after my walk. I think it's because I had a protein bar this morning. Whatever protein bars make me a little phlegmy. Mie, let me know how this gimbal looks. I'm testing another one. I know you've been also involved in letting me know how my gimbals are in terms of steadiness. I see. DMD9, thank you, glad you're enjoying. Hey, Tanya, that crazy Disney lady, welcome. Good to see you. Anya, hello, hello. Trying to make sure I pronounce it right this time. Oh, is Ivy Lynn also here? Hello, hello. That crazy Disney lady. I'm testing the Zhiyun Crane M2. Let me know how the stability looks on this, if it's not as jittery as the other ones. It's intended for bigger cameras, so I'm hoping because of my adapters and stuff that it doesn't jitter as much. Yeah, because of all the weight distribution issues when you start slapping cables on these things. Anya, good to know, because I think you were mentioning, you were definitely criticizing on the other gimbals. I think this one is pretty decent. And it's multi-purpose. You know, you can attach I think you have to buy a special accessory to attach a GoPro, but you can attach smaller DSLRs, I think. A bigger lens might be hard, but like if you have like one of those Sony RX100s, those would work pretty well. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure they're only going to work so well for my walking. because I walk quickly. So the bouncing is going to be difficult to account for. But anyway, I think it's better, but I'll be able to tell when I'm looking at a bigger screen for sure. And then I'll make my final recommendation. Oh, I should cross here because I remember this was an issue when I tried to walk on this side before. Stevie Galloway, good morning, welcome. Oh, that's the one you want for your GoPro 9? Nice, okay. Yeah, I think based on what I see so far, I'd recommend it. It was much easier to set up than the Moza Mini P. It still takes a little bit of effort to balance, but still easier than the Moza Mini P. Yeah, good to know. But in terms of like its features and everything, it seems like it's much more easy to deal with. And good to know that it's multi-purpose in case I ever want to use a different camera. I can. Azamina. The school bus reminded you of the Magic School Bus. I haven't heard a reference to that in a while. Gretchen, yes. Yeah, Peter Luger, I think we walked by it already. Yes, it's right around here. Nice stuff in Chobers here. Hello, hello. That's right, as Mihai said, if you like what you see, feel free to throw me a like and subscribe. We try to do at least a few of these videos a week. I'm not as frequent as I was before the baby. There's definitely still some commutes and some other morning walks that I do. And I'm hoping to do evening walks again soon also, as we can get the baby down early evening. Not yet, but eventually I hope to. Jim, glad to know. Hey, R2C2's here. Welcome. Good to see you. I actually have never eaten a Peter Luger. I've been kind of steered away from it in the past. I've been told that they kind of pre-cook a lot of their steaks and then store them, and then when you order it, they finish cooking it. So I don't know, maybe, I don't know how true that is or not, but something I'm not too eager about testing yet, but maybe they season them really well and they still cook it well, so I probably should just try for myself and know for sure. Adam, hello. You got a hair loss ad from this video? Man, YouTube, they're really sticking it to me, aren't they? The one thing I might want to do later is recalibrate. Wait a second, North Face is putting advertisements on here? And they won't even acknowledge me wearing their sneakers. They're definitely listening. Or at least YouTube's algorithms are. Or their speech recognition. And probably text too, because we type North Face all the time. As I mean, it's going all right. You know, there's still some times when you really don't know how to help. You know, if it's not a diaper change, if she's not hungry, then it's just a bunch of bouncing around and soothing, and hopefully that works. Hopefully. From Neptune, hello. You're in Manhattan, cool. We're about to be there very soon. There's an M train coming over. Let me switch this thing to follow mode, see how that works. usual Monday morning commute. I would have gone to another bridge, but it takes a very long time to get to the Manhattan Bridge and the Brooklyn Bridge from where I started. Only a little bit, as a meter. Let me switch this back to pan follow. There we go. Oh, Volgograd, hello. Micha Spirit. Manuel, hello. Welcome. Glad you're enjoying, Stuart, don't worry. Z-train coming across. Adam, was that a good dream or was it a nightmare? Or just a neutral, hey, I'm in California now. It is what it is. Let's see if we can actually see the sign that's kind of covered in graffiti. Seems to be a very slight leftward tilt. That's all. Robert, glad to hear. Hopefully you're enjoying. Yeah, while the views from this bridge are still very good, you don't get unobstructed views. That's the only problem. Again, the other side of this bridge where that guy on the scooter is for the wheeled commuters only. So bikes, scooters, and this side is for pedestrians. Or walking commuters. F-train. Bridge have CCTV? No, I don't know. I've never noticed any cameras on it. They have emergency assistance boxes, but I actually don't see any cameras. That's got to be a new piece of graffiti because I don't know how old that term is. But yeah, there is a call box. I don't know if it even works. Uh-oh, I have to update that Nightbot chat. Okay. Yeah, it's no longer the Moza Mini P gimbal. I think it's going to be this one, but I will verify when I look at it on a computer. I wish it was 4K, Robert, but it's 1080p. They don't have 4K mobile streaming yet. I can only imagine the bandwidth that would take. Or how much data it would use up. Since even unlimited data isn't unlimited per se, mobile-wise, you just get deprioritized. How long does it take me to walk over the bridge? About 15 minutes. I do it quicker than Google would estimate. Without running, of course. Hey! The man, the legend himself. Action Kid, $5 super chat from Miami. Looking very cold there in New York City. I hope the young walking commuter, Mrs. Commuter, are doing well. Everyone's doing great. Thank you, my friend. Hopefully you're enjoying the warmer weather in Miami, although it seemed to be excessively windy there the other day. Or was that yesterday? He did a pretty long stream too, almost like the Miami Saunter. Testing the G-Un Crane M2 gimbal here. Alright, I want to look over the trains middle here. It's vibrating. If I put my finger on it, it vibrates the whole thing. So you can kind of see where I'm standing vibrating now. If I put my whole gimbal on it, it'll vibrate everything. Don't see any more trains coming from that direction. But there's another train coming at us. The M train is coming. Whoops. Diana, I'm sure there have been, but luckily I haven't taken a tumble yet. Well, today's supposed to be some sort of wintry mix. Maybe rain, maybe snow. Maybe a little bit of both. Under 5 minutes, where are you? Amzi, hello? Very cloudy here, as if it's gonna snow or rain or something. Manhattan Bridge, Olache is over there. Oh, Halache, I think is the... I don't know why your name always trips me up. Not a Shubi. So I have no idea. I actually looked this up too, and I couldn't find any sources about why they painted this bridge pink. There was like one random article, but it didn't really give any reasons why. Like the FDR, for example, by the South Street Seaport is painted purple on the underside, and we looked it up, and it's because it's for a calming effect. But for whatever reason, I couldn't figure out why this one is pink. If anybody knows, I'd be happy to be privy to this knowledge as well. Dave S., welcome back. Hello. To see it. It's not pink, it's faded red, so it was originally red? Are you sure about that? I mean, yeah, it's definitely calming, but it's, they specifically painted the underside of the FDR purple for that effect, but here, I don't know. Duncan doing well. A new week, yes. Welcome. So it was red originally, so if I searched for Williamsburg Bridge red paint, I probably would have found something. So the ship, shouldn't there be some areas that are less weather exposed maybe that are more red? I don't know, maybe. Yeah, right? That's what I was thinking about Strawberry Fields. Very consistently, you'd think there would be some areas that aren't as exposed, maybe, that faded differently. So I don't know. Is what it is. M train, there it is. I guess over here it looks a little less faded on that part, but it's still pinkish. I don't know. Just walking, enjoying the bridge. How often do I ride the subway? Well, La Leche? Twice a week. Regularly. Sometimes more. Yes, as Strawberry Field said. Like and subscribe if you like what you see. Why not? Maybe you'll see some more that you like. The color was selected by Sheriff Joe Arpaio. Interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, right. Let's just be happy. That's the bottom line. I do that thing. Yes, Amzy. Yes. Castillo from Argentina. Hello. Still not mixed with the wheeled traffic yet. Tabuscus will be in the city in April. Cool. It'll be a nice, better weather, I hope. Maybe some showers and rain, but not bad. Williamsburg Bridge, Karen. As Christina said. Oh, I don't know if that I said hello to yet. Hello. Jenna, first time here. What are you watching? You're just watching. Well, today you happen to be catching a quicker walk that I do, usually on Monday mornings, which is where I commute between two boroughs in New York City. I'm going from Brooklyn to Manhattan by way of the Williamsburg Bridge. Mint Berry Crunch. Now, I don't remember the real name of the character that the hero name is. I think he was like lesser known. Barry Bridges or something. I don't even remember which character played that hero. But yeah, if you're new to this channel, what I do here is I just walk around the city. I have two different types of videos that I do. One where I live stream like this, and I get to talk to all you guys, which is pretty fun, I would say, because I learn new things. We get to know each other. It's a fun time, I hope. And I also do walking, no talking videos, where I just walk around the city. Usually also commuting. Sometimes I do sunrise videos. Sometimes I do evening walks. During the holidays, I'll do some more holiday highlights. But you know. Moon, thanks for stopping by. As long as you're enjoying what we're doing. I think there's always an audience for everything I say. And if you like what you see, why not hang out for a little while? Yeah, it's hard to set up a channel. I mean, it's not hard to set up a channel. All you do is create a YouTube account, pretty much. I think the hardest part is to start consistently posting stuff and staying consistent despite, you know, you might think like, why is this not growing as fast as I want? But perseverance seems to be the key. On my left, yeah, One World Trade Center is right there. Big Dog is here. Hello. And occasionally, yeah, sometimes I'll do something completely wacky and just walk. But I know Action Kid has found those two marathon walkers who do 26 miles a day for a whole year. So it's all relative. Where's Dave? chat in full screen. Yeah, I don't know how to make that stuff work. I know on TV they've had it. Like if you're streaming on a TV, you can actually turn on live chat on the side, but I don't know. Diana Lee asks how your boots are holding up. Well, those Oboz boots I was using are okay. I'm actually back to my North Face shoes today because I was hoping most of the snow is melted, and it seems to be. I also like the North Face shoes because they're lighter. Relativity is all relative. Yes, exactly, Stevie. Well, I like to watch on YouTube, Azamina. I like to watch the other walking YouTubers. I also like tech channels. Those are my main ones. Average distance, it depends on the day. At least get 3 miles in, I would say, on the lower end of things. Oh, we're getting close to 29K subs. Awesome. Yeah, if you like what you see, feel free to subscribe. I'd love to hit that milestone. What time is it? It's about, I think it's just after 8 a.m. And if you can get me to 30K, that'd be even better. But hey, I'm just here along for the ride with all of you. No, thank you. Yeah, I see about 900 watching, 280 likes. I think we can get to 500 likes if we try. Appears like schools are in session over there. I see kids lining up outside that school or inside the courtyard. I mean, I feel like Big Dog Pound's wrestling references should be enough to get you going, but yeah, I'll try to remind you also. $8:24. There is the time. Okay, good to know for me. Yeah, I forgot to turn on slow mode and all that, but he is on the case. Subway, hello. Welcome. Yes, keep the like train going. Yeah, it's a very long bridge, and it's. I always say it's very utilitarian. You know, it's a straight shot. There's no. You're not going to get stuck as you would on the Brooklyn Bridge, you know, with fighting for space with bikes and tourists. You're going to get to where you got to go fairly quickly. So I like it. It's a good bridge if you just need to go. Well, there's only 5 seconds left. Let's cross. We did it. Okay, there's still some ice around. Let's choose a different path to walk here. I gotta go north. No, I would say it takes longer, Natalia, because of the people you gotta dodge and the bikes and everything. Sam, that was the Williamsburg Bridge. It's a practical bridge. Yes, Dan, exactly. What was a 90-degree place? I don't know, I missed it. I guess I was paying attention to the chat too much. ILM Collectibles pretty good, I would say. Okay, bye. No, I'm in Manhattan now. I just popped out. We're walking on Clinton Street right now. Santo Domingo Bakery and Coffee Shop on this side. The deli's making you hungry, yeah? hall. On the other side. Oh, okay. Guess I missed it. Let's see. Let's go over left a little bit. I feel like don't always go that way. Looks like an interesting coffee shop. How cold is it right now? About 34 degrees from what Nightbot said a few minutes ago. I wouldn't say this is a rough area. This is all part of the Lower East Side. Lily, good morning. The commands should work for everybody now, but there is a 30-second timeout, so if everybody were to put in weather, or exclamation mark weather, you'd only get one for about 30 seconds. How severe are lockdown restrictions now? Less. They're lessening. I heard movie theaters might be even considering to be reopening soon. I don't know under what restrictions, but that's a big deal. Indoor dining has reopened, and I heard they're increasing capacity to 35%, which is an interesting number. I'm not sure why they chose that from 25. Is there any actual calculations involved in that? Is it 33 or 35? I thought I heard 35. Either way, it seems very arbitrary. Oh, Peter, you were born in Williamsburg, Marcy Avenue. I took the train to Marcy Avenue this morning. You had movies back for a while now. Yeah, New York has been movieless, and no shows or anything either. Look at those icicles hanging off of the scaffolding. Icicles, the perfect murder weapon. So I don't know why I said that, but yes, I've thought about that in the past because they melt. Victor from Milan, hello. Oh, you drove the Tesla. You made your 325 horsepower car feel slow when you got back into it. Yeah, Dave, it's people seem to say it's a pretty exciting drive in the Tesla. But yeah, it's different. It's very different. Oh, what did somebody say about Mortal Kombat? Big Dog Pound. I did see the Mortal Kombat trailer, and it's like the movie that Mortal Kombat deserves. It looks good. I got excited. Hey, good Gambino. Yes, you've been here before. We're in your neighborhood. Привет из Сочи, Андрей, hello. Привет, Андрей. Как дела? For all the Russians who are in the chat, who are keeping quiet because you're worried that nobody will understand you, I will try. Я поговорю со всеми. Is it buffering again? I hope not. Amar, how do you use those city bikes? Yeah, you either use an app through a membership, or that was a Tesla, Model X. Or you can just pay, I think, a la carte when you're over there. Andrei says it's also winter where he is. That guy definitely ran a red light. FedEx, H&R Block, Subway, Chinatown Chinese restaurant. Everything is closed on this block. Alright, we're gonna keep walking this way. Jazzy Shike, hello. That building is very new and very bright. Which one? Do you mean the one on the right here, Adam? Interestingly enough, this building was very red before. 250 East Houston, and they painted it and changed it up What's also interesting is they used to have a statue of Lenin on top of this building, but they moved the Lenin statue. I'll show you where they moved it to. It used to be on top of this building right here, which was red. But they painted it this grayish color. But they moved the Lenin statue right over there. I don't know, there's got to be somebody else that remembers this Lenin statue here on this building. Yes, exactly. Vladimir Ilyich Ulyanov. Lenin. Nope. I mean Russian Lenin. Yes, that's right. Go to Gambino. Yes, this is your neighborhood. You know. With the clock, exactly. But they painted that whole building, and they moved Lenin, so it's not as Lenin-y. Where's Broadway and 88th Street? I would say it's close to Broadway, somewhere around the vicinity of 88th Street. I mean, it's a pretty easy address, I would say, to find because it's numbered. But it's on the west side, because Broadway over there is on the west. K-Bai, yes. Even though that city has changed name many times over the years. Changed names. Mr. Wonderful. It's not the 80s anymore. I remember even in the 90s, I was told never to go below 14th Street, growing up in Stuyvesant Town, or south of 14th Street. Jenna, thanks for stopping by. Have a good night. Yeah, Nancy, right? I knew there was other people that were confused by that. When I first looked up and I didn't see that statue, I was very, anxious. Because I was so used to seeing it. So I'm glad it's not gone, but it's there. It's the Staten Island tour coming in the summer. I think that'll be the better time to do it. For me, anyway. Jordans used to hurt your feet. Big dog fan, that's interesting. Jordans were the only shoes that I was able to wear for a while. They were the only ones that fit my feet well. I don't know why. But I tried a lot of different shoes, tried different brands. And Nikes, specifically Nike basketball shoes and Jordans were the ones that worked best for me. 2 bedrooms, 2 baths, $6,300 a month on the 4th floor. Yeah, that's, wow. That's not happening. That's right, Strawberry Fields. He had no help. It's like my friend reminded me about that WB frog that would always dance until you looked at it. That's what happened. Nobody was looking at the Lenin statue one night and he walked over. Yeah, still some snow on the ground. It should be melting off in the next week or so, I would say. It's going to warm up a little bit, I think. We're walking up Avenue A right now. Leaving behind a red residue. Yeah, he took the paint with him. Everyone always goes to Cafe Social 68. Seems to be a popular coffee shop when I walk by here. When does spring start here? Pretty much the same as anywhere else in the Northern Hemisphere, officially. Once we hit March, the weather really starts warming up. And then April, much more. But March 20th should be a more official spring in terms of actual calendar. Spring starts, but Adrian, I literally never collected them. I always just wore them. So I don't even know which ones I had. They recently released some like classics, or re-released. So I wore some of those for a while. But right now I'm back in North Face shoes. I was very surprised to find that North Face shoes work for me. So I've been using them. 400 likes. Let's try to get to 500 likes, my friends. I think we can do it. If you guys like what you see, of course. What time do I start my walk, Janice? Depends on the day. Today I started around 7:30, 7:45. Can't remember exactly. Probably about 7:40. That's how it is to get into the gyms these days. Whoa. Sneg in Cyrillic means sneg. Yes, snow is how you say. Sneg is Russian for snow. Yes, that's what I'm trying to say. Mark Wathen, hello, welcome back. Good to see you again. All right, let's take a small jaunt through Tompkins Square Park. Why not, since we're here? My Mafia walk, but didn't the Urbanists just do a Mafia tour of in Manhattan? He sprinkles very cool history tidbits and like different pictures and things of old Mafia times in this recent live stream he did. So I would check out Urbanists' Mafia stream if that's what you were interested in. Oh, I see, Janice. Yeah, it varies. I'm going to try to be more diligent about scheduling them in advance. But you know, with the newborn, it's even harder to get it all figured out. But I try. Denise, today I am in between work locations, yes. Holly, that I don't know. I am out of the loop on most of the school openings and reopenings and closings. I saw elementary schools might be open based on the kids I saw today. Yeah, this is a pretty good park. I mean, they've got a dog run, they got bathrooms, got basketball courts, a pretty big field that they use mainly for skating these days, and they have a workout area. And a wall people use for handball or like racquetball. Oh, Anya, that's right. I forgot about that. Yes, there is some sort of cable that goes all the way around Manhattan. I have to remind myself on the history of that, but yeah, you're right. I found the video, or the part of the video where I rescued the fish in one of my live streams, but there were a lot more expletives there than I remembered, so I'm gonna have to edit that before I repost it. Alexander Jobs is Россия. Привет, hello. The Slocum Memorial Fountain is here. We'll take a quick peek at it. I just want to put that so you can pause it a little bit. Oh, Adam, you're gonna remain mum about that tour. Okay. Mum's the word, huh? Not a Mozambique anymore, Nightbot. Yeah, Humanimal. One of my early December streams, there was like a fish that was stranded in a tide pool, and I wanted to get it to be back in the East River. So I found a crate, and I got it. But it took some effort. You know, with a gimbal in one hand and a crate in the other, some water in my shoes, we did it. As Ivy Loon says, let's try to get me there. 40K. I mean 30K. Why not? Yeah, why not? Let's dream big. Let's dream 40K. Ferdinand on. Glad to hear. Thank you for the kind words. Why is it an empty city? Well, this is like a park. And it's a weekday, so outside of the people walking through or walking their dogs, probably not too many folks. Mark. I do a graffiti tour. I'm pretty sure there's a guy that does graffiti tours of New York already. So I think he does them pretty well, too. And it seems like he's much more privy about all that knowledge. This is the second time I used the word privy today, third time now. Oh gosh. Yeah, there were so many interesting things we talked about, right? The smells of ladybugs. What did we decide on? There's like raw potatoes or something. Weird. Hannah Glebova is Ukraine from Ukraine. Hello. Well, the park is pretty clean. This is the part of the park that they repurposed for skating.
And I got parking.
I mean, it's all pretty unofficial, but it's kind of being built up as a skate area, even though it was probably originally more of a baseball. But I haven't seen it used for that in a long time. Don't edit it, it was funny. Okay. Надежда, привет, приятно слышать. Glad you're enjoying. Надежда. Oh, maybe I should. Alright, that guy really wanted to make that light. It was red. Rusik, Ruslan, and Vladivostok. Hello. Oh, the boys club. Yeah, right over here. On that side. Hey, 20 away from 500 likes. Let's get there. I think we can do it. Yeah, there's about 1,100 of you watching. Wow. Very cool. So if any of you haven't hit the like button, but you like what you see, like it up. I don't know of a natural way to say that in Russian, actually. Yeah, I don't know how to say hit the like button in Russian. There's no natural way in my head to say it. Нажми на кнопку. No, I don't know. Interesting, huh? Thanks, Anthony. Appreciate that. I'm also Stephanie. Glad you liked. Hope middle school's going well for you. Oh, we've done it? Awesome. I guess it updates slowly for me on the screen. Oh, thanks for the explanation about the line for the Jewish tradition, Elliot. So it's the fishing line around Manhattan extends the domestic into the public. So observant Jews can leave the home on the Sabbath. Ah, that's right. There's very specific rules about all of that in the Jewish tradition. Cool. Thank you for letting us know. You got to go on Zoom. All right, Stephanie. Good luck. Tim, glad you're enjoying. Yeah, I also saw Ariel, or the urbanist, up on the Empire State Building recently, but he also went to the even higher observation deck now, on the 102nd floor. That's pretty cool. It's all about that YouTube algorithm, I guess. Oh yeah, that's the other kind of channels I like to watch, finance channels. I like Graham Stephan's content. It's all about that YouTube algorithm. I still can't believe he reacted to the ads he gets on his own videos. That's pretty funny. To like monetize or monetization. Anyway. Street. Are you coming from Argentina? Maddie, awesome. Yeah, I really can't wait for spring. I think spring is going to be great. Really looking forward. Really looking forward. Spring kind of revitalizes me, rejuvenates, because everything's coming to life. I'm excited. 8:46, I'm right by Stuyvesant Town now. I slowed down a little bit, so I'm not rushing this flight. Right, Shari? It feels like sometimes I forget kind of the time, the season, just because of everything that's going on these days. But yeah, mostly peaceful protester. I'm trying to. Not always easy, but I try. Chuck, I'm not sure exactly what that is, but I have not seen it. Denise, I try. I see Premel, my friend. He's running at me. I guess he has nothing better to do other than run today. Right there. No, we're on 14th Street, Denise. Hello.
What are you doing?
Walking back to Midtown.
How many viewers here?
1,200 right now.
Amazing.
Amazing.
How's the baby?
Baby's hopefully sleeping, but probably not.
Sleeping better? No.
At night, not really.
No.
It is what it is. It gets better, right?
It gets better.
That's what they say. That's what you say.
That's what I say.
You're ahead of me.
I went to Parador yesterday for dinner.
Which place?
Parador.
Oh, Parador?
Yeah.
Are you excited? They're good?
Excited. It was good.
Good. I'll have to go again.
We should go.
All right.
Alright, I'll have to go back.
See you. Bye. Friends are everywhere. We got friends in my phone. We got friends on the street. It's a good day. Actually, I don't even know. Do I want to go through Stuytown? Yeah, because we got to end at the river. I have to go through Stuytown. Okay. Denise, yeah, I have to say I agree. It's kind of nice. And Big Dog Pound, no, not a fan. That was a friend. That's right. There's a new Target here. Very small, not as big as many other Targets. And then there's a Trader Joe's on this side with no line. Only like 2 people standing waiting to get in. Usually Trader Joe's is very busy to get into. Phrase you live by, Stevie. It is what it is. Yeah. Or Elliot. Yeah, Stevie said yes. And Elliot Brown, it is a good day. Yes. It's a good phrase. I like that phrase too. Anita, I mean, yeah, it's better when they sleep at night, especially. 3 a.m. wake up, clockwork. I almost would like adjust my whole day then. I would just go to sleep at 7 p.m. Okay, bye. Yes, these are rental apartment buildings. What is Broadway? Well, it's a street in Manhattan that kind of runs, well, it's in other boroughs too, but in Manhattan it runs from Southern Tip all the way up north. I feel like you used to be able to drive the whole thing, but they blocked off a lot of it now for various outdoor pedestrian seating areas and green spaces, but yeah. Anthony, she's 27 now, wow. I hear time flies. And then your baby defines the schedule. That's what it looks like, Denise. We haven't fully started to live by the rule when she sleeps, you sleep. But that's what I hear is the way to do it. No other chance. How's Stuytown? Is it a good place to live? I thought it was a great place to grow up. Right now, I mean, it's still a similar atmosphere, but it's just so much more expensive to live here. So definitely the people that live here have changed over the years. But there's still some old school rent stabilized people that are still here because they haven't been kicked out like I was. Ancient Mariner, well, I think it's maybe more middle class, a little more, they're trying to make it more luxury, so it's a little outside of the usual budget middle class. Where do most students live in New York? It really depends. I mean, if you mean college/university, as close as you can, I would say. Or if home is within reasonable distance, at home to save some money. Привет из Грузии. Скажи, как дела в Нью-Йорке? He wants to know how things are in New York. В Нью-Йорке лучше, better. Things are getting better, slowly. Hopefully no regression. She had colic for 6 weeks. Yeah, I hear colic is just impossible to deal with. Some people get crabby when the atmospheric pressure changes. Interesting. This is playground 11. I spent a lot of my time shooting some b-ball in this playground, not outside my school. That's Fresh Prince. I thought this was originally built for World War II veterans. Don, Niagara Falls, thank you. Appreciate the kind words. I mean, everyone has a different style and everyone's going to like different things, different personalities, and that's all okay. But I'm glad you're here. Donnie from Egypt, hello. Yeah, this is my favorite basketball playground because it was the closest to me when I was growing up here. I think my personal favorite hoop to shoot at was that one over there in the corner. That was my favorite one. Ooh, Big Dog Pound says we're 20 likes away from 600. Let's do it. Let's get to 600. If you haven't liked already and like what you see, 600 is the way to be. But not my 600-pound life. That's a different show. Have I lived outside New York City? I lived in Boston for a year. And I had to live out with my mom in Long Island for a little while. I do like to play video games. I saw a question. Here in the dark, yeah. I would say this is fine. In this specific neighborhood, Stuytown, yeah, no problem. Thanks, Denise. Appreciate that. We're getting closer to the East River again. That's usually where I like to finalize things. We have a few more minutes to go, so don't worry. Yeah, here in New Hampshire, it's really close to get there, especially if you live in the southern part of New Hampshire. It's like, what, 40 minutes away from Boston? Not bad. Yeah, when I lived in Boston, I lived in Allston, in the Allston area of Boston. Yes, Boston definitely colder than New York City. Elliot Brown, both of those. PS40 is the elementary school, and then junior high school 104 will be the middle school or junior high school. But now I think when I went there, they still had only two grades you had to go to for middle school, 7th and 8th. It's kind of interesting to me that you have to go to a whole different school for 2 more grades, but they changed that a little bit. Audrey, yeah, they have that ice cream scooper van. I don't see any cars coming, so I'm gonna cross this way. And then it looks like we have the walk signal here, so I'm gonna cross that way. Mostly if you support us are in Colorado. Good morning. I think I saw you already, but I didn't say good morning. Stuytown is Stuyvesant Town, named for Peter Stuyvesant. There's also Peter Cooper. Well, Peter Cooper Village, Stuyvesant Town are both. Oops, I'm breaking everything. They're both part of the same community of buildings. Nikki Darling, hello. Welcome. So let's speak in Russian all. We could. Still a little snowy here, limiting the width of the walkway. Thanks, Big Dog Pound. Glad you enjoyed. Thank you for your help and all the wrestling references. Whoops. Did I speak Russian at home? Yeah, I did. I kind of progressed into like a combination of Russian and English, and then my grandma would yell at me. Oh, we can't walk along the East River all the way. I forgot about this detour. Anyway. Thanks, Lisa. So we can't even go to my beach. Little beach over there. Anya, you know, I really don't know. I'm gonna have to look for it. I haven't seen any remnants of that wire. Dave S, we're back. 499 pounds. Enjoy that coffee or save for a Tesla. All right. Just multiply that by a few thousand and we'll get there. Thank you, appreciate it. Yeah, Dave E. I'm not sure what it was. I think it was related to preventing storm damage, flooding damage. I really don't know. I thought I saw a sign about that, but I have no idea if that's actually what's happening. Excuse the sniffles. No, I pulled on a wire, Reminder. I have wires attached to the gimbal, to the phone anyway, so I accidentally tugged on a wire and it pulled the whole thing to one side. A 90-year-old Ford, that is pretty cool, Michael Scott Howard. Susia Masusia asks if it's cold in Sochi today. I guess yeah, that's right, there is somebody here from Sochi in the chat. So they will respond. New York City Roleplay, hello. New York says hello back to you. Unfortunately, we can't be walking by the East River right now, or directly next to it because of all this construction. So we're on the side of Peter Cooper Village, which is like Stuyvesant Town, but the apartments are bigger. I think it was built a little bit after. Am I pure Russian, Olalache? I mean, I think so. I haven't gone fully back in my roots. There might be some Polish in there too. My longest walk time-wise, RJ, it's got to be my saunter. The Great Saunter where I walked all around Manhattan. 32-mile perimeter walk in Manhattan. Hi, Maya, how do you say hello? Привет. Or добрый день, доброе утро is good morning, добрый день is good day. Ooh. So the salt trucks are out. I guess they're anticipating some sort of weather. So I don't know how to actually get to the East River. I guess we're gonna go across and see, but the whole pedestrian detour seems to be different now. I guess it's over here. I don't know what they're doing when they're tearing up the ground. We'll get to see the gas prices. Still $4. NPH, all right, have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. Serge, super путешествие по нашим местам. Glad you're enjoying. That's right, Denise. It is noisy, but it is New York, as you said. The construction, you can't really quiet down construction noises anyway. Only so much. Gretchen, thank you. Project Blue Book, glad you're enjoying. Yeah, I mean, specifically this gas station too, it's like very expensive. Even if you go to Harlem, it's much cheaper. 4 miles north. But here, it's very pricey. Stevie, glad you enjoyed. Might be a similar walk to what we've done before, but New York's always a little bit different. The conversation is different. And it really helps my commutes to hang out with all of you. So I appreciate the company. Take you to a luxury store sometime. What kind of luxury store? I wish we still had CompUSA Save. I guess now we have Micro Center. You have a lovely spring-like day. We'll be getting more of those soon. It's going to be a little while, but we'll get them. When will I go to LA? My wife has some family out in LA, so maybe we'll go out there to visit them. The baby's a little bit older. Hey, Mighty Bull, $2.99 super sticker. Thank you. Very mighty of you. Adam, thank you, my friend. The $29 super chat. I guess we've hit 29K subs. That's awesome. Appreciate all your support, Adam, and your help. I'm gonna ask a question though. What would happen if we ever hit 100 million subscribers? I'm just kidding, of course. But thank you, I appreciate it. We're gonna have to do a food tour one of these days. Any sort of luxury store shoes. Yes, Adam. Well, if we even hit there, it would be nice, but who knows what will happen. I only asked Adam that because it's been kind of a running thing. He helps out with any time we get to a new milestone. He'll donate the dollar equivalent without the zeros after it for that milestone. That's why I asked. As a joke. Alexander, 290 рублей. Спасибо, thank you. My friend, we've done it. I'm happy we hit a milestone this morning. It's an even better morning. Got my friends on my phone. We read to my other friend. We hit a milestone. It's a fun time. Get to see some of Long Island City. Still can't believe that Citibank building. And it's now the Altice building, or however you pronounce that, but it used to be the tallest building in that area. Now it's so subdued compared to the other ones. The bridge over there, that's the 59th Street Bridge, or the Ed Koch Queensboro Bridge. It's a delicious breakfast sandwich. Thank you, Adam. Yes, I am hungry. I've already done a little seamlessing on the side here, so I will be doing that. Hopefully Enterprise Galileo will keep on keeping on. Yes, I'm a commuter, not a historian. I wish I were a historian. I only know some things about the things I know. And my other profession, but yes, not so much all of the history. But hey, I'm learning along with you guys. We learn together. Lottie, I definitely take transportation when I need to. You know, you can't walk everywhere all the time, especially in the summer. I'll get too sweaty. When I take too much time, there's always reasons to not walk. But I try to walk as much as I can. Yeah, Adam, Tom D, Tom Delgado, and Tom D NYC, definitely a good channel to check out for full history of things. And he was a lawyer. Just the basics, man. Exactly. Today I'm wearing North Face sneakers. People are familiar with this area and know we're winding down here. Oh, is it Nikki's birthday? Happy birthday to you. Why not drive? Driving in Manhattan, New York, I've tried it before. It's not fun for me. And owning a car in general in New York is difficult. Pretty difficult and painful. You could pay for a garage, which is very expensive, or you can try to park on the street, but you know, don't get me started on the whole driving thing. What is that little tugboat? I like it. Yeah, Christina, we'll catch the sunrises again soon. The sun is actually right over there. You can't really see it. There's the sun. Why not jetpack? I would love to jetpack if we could. As I mean, not necessarily. In New York, you might not really save you time. Again, if you don't park in a garage, you could take you from 5 minutes to 2 hours to look for parking. And it is what it is. It's too much for me. Some people enjoy it. But personally, I don't feel it's more convenient to have a car in New York for me. But anyway, I think we do have to sign off right around here. It is that time again. So thanks everybody for joining. Appreciate all the super chats, super stickers. We hit the milestone of 29,000 subscribers. Couldn't do that without you guys. Thank you so much. Adam, of course, thank you for your support. All the mods, as always, you guys are amazing. Thank you for helping out. New subscribers, old subscribers. Appreciate everybody. Thank you all so much. I'll see you all again soon. Bye, everyone.